Your spaceship has crash landed on an alien planet. There's breathable air outside, the sun is red, the sky is purple. There's a lake full of large pink fish, and weird trees with bizarre fruit. The faceless one eats the pink fish. Opirian sits up, rubbing the back of his head. The faceless one tries to eat the weird trees, but fails.
Oh, what the hell just happened?
Kyovspar stares at the purple sky. Cobalt Cakes eats the bizarre fruit and names it Weird Fruit. Cobalt Cakes then starts a weird fruit stand. Nice. Ichio gets one of the fruits and asks the faceless one to test it. The faceless one cooks a fish and shares it with everyone here. The faceless one eats the fruit.
There'll be 24 pixels.
Opirian walks outside of the ship looking for everyone doing whatever. The faceless one can't die, so nobody knows if it's poisonous. Handy. Ichio eats part of the fish. Lots of eating. The faceless one stares at Opirian ominously.
Has anyone checked to see if the ship has any salvageable material?
Kyovspar strays away from everyone else and finds a hole in the ground. The faceless one eats Cobalt Cake shotty. I say what now? Wrath Phoenix wakes up in the ship's bar, now wrecked with debris strewn across the floor. He takes a moment to compose himself before rising up. The lights around him flicker. As the hearing returns to his ears, he can hear the echo of the alarm, in perfect sync with the flashing red lights seen through the thick smoke filling the hallways.
Man, that's the third this week.
Yep. The faceless one goes over to Kyovspar and stares at him. Oh, don't judge me, man. Ichio says,
Oh crap! Nice set!
And goes back in the ship.
Just so you know, I'm role-playing as me.
Crazy.
If you want me to be a human, tell me.
Cobalt Cake hugs the ship because it obviously needs a pick-me-up and totally has feelings.
I don't think people get it. I don't think people get it.
The faceless one stares at the ship ominously. Opirian turns back around to find the emergency supply kit in the ship and notices Wrath.
Finally awake?
The faceless one wonders where the heck we are. It decides to constantly hit its mask against one of the trees. Kyovspar runs out of the hole back to the ship. Wrath Phoenix walks outside into the now abandoned rooms. Seeing as most of the crew has made their way outside, he uses the wall as leverage since the ship came to a rest at a slight angle. What the hell happened here, he asks, turning to Opie. The faceless one eats the monster. Monster? I missed something. Cobalt Cakes waits for customers for his stand. Opirian shrugs.
Honestly, I have no idea.
The monster follows Kyovspar, and now there's a monster at the ship. The faceless one goes back to banging its head on the tree. The faceless one says, I eat the monster! Oh god, guys. Opirian is bowled over by monsters and Kyovspar.
Any idea what's outside? Any injured? My god, my head hurts.
The faceless one pokes the monster.
Apparently there are monsters.
Opirian says, as he picks himself, what? Never mind. Kyovspar examines the monster. It is a pink elephant with giant fangs. The faceless ones spontaneously swim, ignoring the monster. Regardless, as I am a weapon. Okay. Ichigo runs in circles screaming, "Ah!" Cobalt. I think I may have lost a toe in the crash. Cobalt Cakes. Kiospot plays dead. Wrath Phoenix looks down to the floor, tearing a small shard of broken steel from the grating on the ground. It ain't a gun, but it's something, he remarks, and then makes his way towards the opening, signaling for Opie to follow. Cobalt Cakes looks for his shoe. The faceless one eats Cobalt Cakes' missing toe. Operion brushes himself off and follows Wrath. The faceless one gives Wrath Phoenix an energy pistol. The faceless one has no energy core, so it's useless! Cobalt Cakes arms himself with a really pointy stick from the ground. People wait fins, now start growing fins. What? How do I grow fins? Oh well. Operion takes his tie off and hands it down to Wrath, saying, "Yeah, you can wrap this steel up in his... so you don't cut yourself." Cobalt Cakes is now glad he didn't eat the fish. He didn't what the fish? Okay. The faceless one's mask grows a fin. Kiospot stares at the rest of the crew. The faceless one's fin is razor sharp and decides to use it as a weapon. With a capital W. Yeah, okay. The faceless one tells Wrath Phoenix to eat a fish, so he can have a weapon too. Cobalt Cake starts stabbing strange bugs with his stick and collects the corpses. Strange. I have plans for these. Wrath Phoenix makes his work. Okay, it's okay. The narrator is about to pass out. Wrath Phoenix makes his way out to the land outside. His eyes dilate a moment to adjust to the strange ambient light. Hearing Opie's remark, he grabs the wrap to wrap himself half the shard, leaving one end as sharp as possible. I think cutting things is the idea. Geoffspy is still playing dead in front of a pink elephant. Operion chuckles. I'll give you a useless energy pistol, Wrath. If you cut yourself, that wouldn't help us at all. Don't forget. The faceless one follows Wrath Phoenix and Operion. Knowing you two... If only they knew. Knowing you two are the least insane of the bunch, Cobalt Cakes got lost. If this is roleplay, Faceless, and you're in a lake, you cannot simultaneously be in a ship. I tend to be a little more strict with my roleplay. He's so fourth wall breaking, that dude. The faceless one teleports Cobalt Cakes baked to the lake. Rawr. Wrath. Wrath, I teleport. Don't know how. Cobalt Cakes. I think it's falling apart now.
Should I call it?
Yeah, sure. Ugh. I'm gonna throw up now. Is this still recording?
Yeah.
I'll keep on reading, you can tell them. Our man need a bandage. Wrath Phoenix kneels down, running his hands through the sands and mud of the area. He surveys the skies and the air. His head shakes slowly, and looks out to the distance to see the edge of the lake.
I don't think this is a good idea.
The faceless one has no bandage to give Cobalt Cakes, so it goes back to Wrath.
Neither do I.
Adios, Kofspa. He's cheating. Cobalt Cakes bids Kofspa belated goodbye. Okay, anyway, he's done.